Next, I would like to invite Roberto Smith Gillespie, the chairman of the MLS SCM board, to give us his welcome note.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is an incredible honor for me to be standing up here today representing the board, which I have worked for a few years, and particularly to be here with all of you. Many faces that I have known for many, many years in my previous capacity as head of the program in ITC. But it's wonderful to have this opportunity to once again meet with you and have this opportunity to exchange ideas, views, and experiences. Thank you very much for the honor of being here today. I thought you would be a little bit surprised to find Arian's name on the program and me standing up here. It's already been explained to you that Arian has relinquished his duties yesterday as chairman of the board after 9 glorious years in which he really has served us with incredible leadership. Arian, I know you don't want any more flowers, but I have to give you these flowers. I have to give you these flowers. I have no choice because A, because of my position, and secondly, because of my great appreciation for you. Incredible leadership, commitment, dedication, and a fabulously warm personality. And I think that I can say that we have, after these 9 years working together, not only become very good professional colleagues, but I think personal friends. And that means a lot to me. And we appreciate it very much. Thank you, Arian. I have been invited to be the interim chairman of the board for 1 year. The aim is that in 1 year's time, as you have been informed, the board has had a substantial turnover over the last year. We have several new members, and we want to have an opportunity for the new members to grow and develop and work with the program in such a way that in 1 year's time, we will be able to make a more definitive designation of the chairman of the board that would take account of all of the people who are joining us today. And having said that, despite the fact that several of them, of the board members have been introduced, I'd like to repeat that because I'd like to make sure that we complete the whole roster. You have just heard Anne de Chambrier, who is the program manager at SECO. So Anne is one of the star members and longer-serving members of the board at this stage. Ying Maguire, who is a Global Supply Diversity Officer at Dell. I think you've all heard of Dell. There may be a few Dells in the room today. And even though Ying swears to us that she's not Irish, we can't say that we truly believe her. She hasn't really told us where she got her name from, but maybe she will disclose this to you during the course of this workshop. Also, a long-standing and very appreciated member of the board is Mr. Mike Poulter, who was the head of the School of Business in the University of Natal. And Mike has been making incredible contributions not only to the board, but also to the MLS program, development of the training materials, and the examination and running and operation of the examination system. So I'd like to say thank you very much to Mike as well. And as has been mentioned, we have new board members. Jim Martin, who is the Vice President of Oracle, responsible for supply chain management. We are honored to have such valuable expertise with us in the board. And John Telgen, who is not retired. We can't consider him retired. Neither can we consider Mike retired. In fact, who's retired here? Nobody. We're all putting our shoulder to this program. We can't really be considered retired. But Jan is still officially working as a lecturer at Twente. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Twente? Is that correct? Twente University. And he's working as a consultant, and he brings valuable expertise, particularly in an area that we have a gap in the board, which is public procurement. and we're very appreciative of Jan and his contribution in this area. Jackie is the... Jackie? Stand up, Jackie. Jackie is the head of the Enterprise Competitiveness Development section of ITC. And as such, he's the main, outside of the direct management team of the MLS, he's the manager in ITC with whom the program is, of course, operating under and associated with. And we are very much appreciative of his contributions to this program in his position at ITC. It's our privilege, I think, I speak for all the board members here, to work with ITC. To have this honor and opportunity to work with ITC, and particularly to be associated with and continuously impressed by the work, dedication, commitment, and charm of Margarita and her team. I think we owe you all of an applause because you are the ones really who make this program what it is. In terms of the direction and leadership of the program. And we think that it's very important that we have this team that is so committed, so creative, and so dedicated. We are also, of course, very, very appreciative of MAPICS and Nancy in particular for organizing this event. I think you've probably worked 23 hours a day for the last month or so, perhaps. We're lucky to see you alive here, Nancy, today. But we think you're doing a wonderful job. And all I can say is that, you know, we've seen it from the beginning because we have a long track record with Nancy. In fact, perhaps one of the first organizations we ever worked with, persons we ever worked with. You were working in another organization at the time, but then you moved on and developed MAPICS. And I think that today we can say that MAPICS is really one of the stars of the MLS network. And we think you've done a marvelous job. Congratulations again. Already, it has been said several times that SECO is the donor, the supporter of this program. But I would like to say that SECO is not just a donor. SECO is a friend. SECO is a driver. SECO is the eye over our shoulders, making sure that we're always going in the right direction, that the promises that we make, we keep. And SECO is also, of course, a accompanier, if that word exists, accompanier of the program. I don't know any other program, any other donor who have worked in such close association. But SECO has gone through us through all these years. It's not only giving us the money, but it's sitting with us, working and developing the program, committing, helping us to get new ideas, to make sure we're doing things correctly. And that's an incredible involvement from a donor organization that really has surprised me enormously. And I think that Anne has been very instrumental in this. So thank you very much again, Anne. But why are we here? We're all here, ITC, SECO, the board, we're all here because of you. You are the members of the network. You are the ones who make the network what it is. You are the ones who are dedicated to making supply chain management a tool, an instrument, a motor for development. And we are privileged to share these moments with you and have this golden opportunity over the next few days to listen to you, because that's our role as a board as well, to listen to you, listen to your needs, and serve as your advocates, the advocates of these needs. So we look forward to being with you, sharing with you these next 3 days, and exchanging many ideas and dreams that you may have for the program, so that we can help you to carry these forward. Thank you very much to all of you, and once again, it's a great privilege to be here today with you and sharing this moment with you. Thanks a lot to all of you.